Hello and welcome to another video from GWR. This video is taking a quick look at the Ruston-Bucyrus RB19 line of excavation equipment. This is by Corgi and it's part of their Trackside line. They have a number of different versions of this. This is the RB19 drag shovel and it's in Great Western Railway's GWR livery. They have a couple of different versions. They have a skimmer, which I believe comes in a green or the blue LNER livery. They may also have a drag shovel in the LNER livery, I'm not quite sure. They do have a what's called a face shovel, which is kind of in a green Southern Railways livery, and then they also have a generic crane as well. Now these pieces of kind of large excavation equipment were designed by a company called Ruston-Bucyrus Limited, and it was established in 1930 as part of a joint venture between Ruston-Hornsby in Lincoln in England and the Bucyrus-Erie, which was a company here in Ohio, just a couple of miles or a couple of hours drive from here in Bucyrus, Ohio. Now the Bucyrus-Erie company had operational control and all of the excavator manufacturing from Ruston and Hornsby was transferred to the new company. Now, while the initial designs were based on the Ruston and Hornsby equipment, over time those designs were replaced with the universal excavators designs that were built by Bucyrus-Erie. Now, the resulting equipment was primarily larger machinery that was built for the British market. So as I mentioned, there's a couple of different versions. This is a drag shovel, and it was more of a general purpose excavator. So while it could be used in a quarry, and a lot of times it was, it would also not be out of place being used to do some trackside work or moving perhaps coal from wagons onto steam engines tender or something like that. So it was kind of a general purpose excavator. So here I decided it would make a nice addition to the scenery here in the Chippenham Junction station. And as you can see, it's in front of a pile of coal, so it could be loading or unloading coal for use on a steam locomotive or some other purpose. The skimmer, I think, was used for more mining and quarry type sort of operations. So if you do go for the skimmer, you might want to put it in something more appropriate, like a small quarry or something on the trackside. But all in all, it's a very nice model. It doesn't really move too much. It will move from side to side. The cab kind of rotates on the caterpillar tracks, but other than that, the shovel does move back and forth, but it's got some very fine, almost like thread-like wires. So if you try to extend the shovel too much, those wires get loose and they don't really sit well in the pulleys that are on the model. So I found that the position it's currently in is one of the better positions. Now, I couldn't find too much information on the RB19. There isn't that much information about excavating equipment from the 1930s and 40s and so on. However, one thing that I found interesting was on Flickr. I found a range of photos that showed this particular RB19 drag shovel in use not only in the early 1950s and 1960s in British Railways, but it was also used all the way up to the mid to late 1980s. So the nice thing with this particular model is it wouldn't be out of place here on the layout, whether I'm running steam locomotives or I'm running more modern diesel locomotives. So that's basically it. It's not too expensive. It's about £16 on eHands, and they have all of them in stock right now, so it's worth checking out. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and until next time.